black shirts and white shirts and gray shirts and
white
shirts and orange shirts and blue shirts and red necks and crew necks and long seven blue and red ink magenta and jackets, yellow, white, black, purple, cyan, pink, and my child, where's my...
This lake bed will never know what the forest floor can grow. Seeds will spread till they're ready.
So I've actually been printing t-shirts a lot longer than I've been cutting records, and I'm still learning more about it each day. Printing's not easy. I mean, there's so many different materials and inks and the way that they react with each other. It's part of the challenge to the job and part of the excitement. I think I'm more of a creative person where I like to work with my hands and, you know, put things together and see a final product, but I'm not the most organized person. So I started in my parents' basement with a 2-color screen print setup, where you're basically getting a transparency, burning it into a screen, washing it out, and then manually pressing it with your hands. And I did that for several years, and I fucked up plenty of t-shirts. I used to go to the flea market and, you know, buy the mangled up t-shirts for like 50 cents or whatever just to do test prints on, and it was a great learning experience to start with that, but you're really limited to what you can do. We eventually upgraded into a digital system where we have 2 DTG printers that will do full color on a t-shirt. For me, it's a great setup because when we're working with some bands, they only need a small amount, and when you're working with screen printing, the cost just for the setup really outweighed, you know, doing a smaller run. So it was harder to do smaller runs with screen printing, but with DTG, it really allowed us to open up the door to, you know, so many more customers because not everybody needs a 20 t-shirt. That's where we started the Create Store program. We now have over 50 bands working with us that we're fulfilling items for. And it's not just black t-shirts and white t-shirts and, you know, these basic things. They're coming in a variety of different colors and different sizes, and we're not outsourcing it, we're doing it all in-house. Doing it all in-house adds to our ability to be like more flexible with what we offer, but also adds a lot more frustration and just confusion on the back end trying to organize it. And if you look around the shop, there's t-shirts everywhere. I mean, I'd say there's almost as many t-shirts as there is, you know, vinyl records sitting around. So it's really important for us to have a system in place now to keep us organized so when orders come in, we know exactly what we have and what we need. My buddy Kevin is really the sole reason that In the Clouds is still here. 2 years ago when I was ready to, you know, close down shop and give up, he told me to push on and that he would help get me organized and help get me to this next level. So Kevin has been going in on the back end of our website and really looking at every single product on there and itemize it so we know what we have on hand. And it's been a daunting task just because there's so many items in there and so many variations. I mean, he can explain it a lot better than I can.
Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin here, working through In the Clouds problems on the tech side of things. Recently we've been working on onboarding a new inventory management system, and the first big hurdle that I'm trying to figure out is how do we get unique SKUs for all of our products into the system. It's a big challenge for us because we've got well over 2,000 products, and we also have artists that are coming on board every week, and they're bringing their own products into the system as well. So I was tasked with coming up with a unique SKU system for all of our inventory. Inventory is not fun, it's not sexy, but somebody's got to do it.
I don't want he can explain it a lot better because I don't want to learn that kind of stuff, but I know it's for the better, and I know it's going to be something that will help us get organized now so we don't have to worry about that later on. I'm very grateful that Kevin is doing it so I don't have to. That's only a fraction of the things he has to do. This is like part of his job. He has a full-time gig. Everyone that works for me has a full-time gig. So the fact that we're able to piece all this together on a part-time basis is amazing to me, and I'm very grateful for the team. So it's awesome. I'm excited to see how this new system is implemented. especially with partly cloudy coming together. So while he's been there doing all those numbers and spreadsheets, I'm chipping away at orders. Wow. So that was my week. See you next. Maybe not. Whatevs.